We have 16 competitors from around the world here to show what they've got. Let's go ahead and meet our teams, starting with Brazil. You may know him from his time on Cloud9 Academy or playing on Pain Gaming. It's Jukes! His partner is currently a streamer for Pain Gaming, so Pain is what he's bringing today. Give it up for P-Jack! Our next team is from Asia Pacific. He's known for his rants and satirical gaming content on YouTube, but when he's not tilting on Valorant, he's supporting gamers with his scholarship for gamers. Give it up for Razzie Binks! And ladies and gentlemen, we have League of Legends royalty in the building. OGs know him as the Season 2 League of Legends World Champions, but others just call him Stanley. Give it up for the team. Our next regional team comes from China. Now, he's one of our most iconic players here, and he's known as one of the best Ahri players in the world. He also played for Bilibili as their mid laner. It's Icon. Joining him is the LPL's resident hostess and translator extraordinaire. She speaks 4 different languages, including how to trash talk. It's Iris. Now, next up is Japan. A true Riot Games fan, he plays League, TFT, and Valorant, and has been a League fan for the last 13 years. Penguin armies rise up for Xiaodudu. He started playing League on the NA servers before Japan even had a League server, and now he's a top in Jungle Pro. Give it up for Raijin and Japan. Now, North America, let me hear you make some noise for your hometown heroes. He's an LCS legend, co-founder of Offline TV, and a dragon playing TFT in his free time. It's Skara. And when he's not polishing off his 2 LCS trophies from his time on Cloud9, he's giving you one of the most entertaining LCS co-streams of all time with Meteos. Next up are our 2 players from Korea. He's a fitness influencer, so today's physical challenges should pose no threat to him. And if that wasn't enough, he's also a master-ranked Alistar player. Get your cowbells out for GPT! Yoon B is best known for her IRL content and streams on Afrika TV, but today she'll be known for dominating the competition. Give it up for Korea! And here comes our 2 ladies from LATAM. TFT may be her main game, but when she's not ripping through you with her multicaster Teemo carry, she's roping you in with her Zyra and League. It's Caprament. She may rep Deadlock in Neon and Valorant, but for today, she's repping Chile, Peru, and Mexico with her gameplay. Give it up for Nubia. And last, but certainly not least, we've got Europe. He's been killing the IRL content game since he started, but has also been a League fan since Season 1. Give it up for Tromba! And our final player of today has to be the most sane new player in the entire League of Legends community. But if you recognize him, you know that's a lie. Look at him go, it's Kesha!
But remember, for a lot of these players, they're not forged in that same fire. They're not used to these types of competitions. So it's not only about who's the best, but who can learn it the best.
And what we're doing here is each member on both teams is going to play once, and then they elect which member plays the third round.
The team makes a choice. All right, we're starting off here. Remember, you've got to stay on your circular platform. If any part of your body touches the black ground beneath, you are eliminated.
We got a couple of bumps there. Some people going with the 1 foot over first. The 2 feet jump is more exhausting, but a little bit less risky.
They're just warming up for it a little bit. There we go. Yep. Easy placement there. You got to be careful to not let your balance get too far off, too. Remember, these little circles are not completely solid on the ground. The ground has a lot of give to it.
Yeah. Don't get too lazy with the ducking either. We saw in practice a couple of people leaving their heads up a little bit too high.
Oh, you can see it's starting to speed up a little bit now. Faster reaction time is going to be required. Right back down onto the ground as the higher arm passes over. Nobody's still taken out just yet. Oh, I think we got to see our first.
Oh, there it goes!
Team LATAM's going to lose the first in this round.
Oh, Meteos down!
Oh, no! North America following shortly thereafter with the elimination onto Meteos as the speed continues picking up. The remaining
I'm impressed.
players, honestly, looking like they're taking this one down pretty easily. You can see
they've got to be getting tired.
One leg at a time approaches, trying to conserve the energy.
You've got to get tired right now. The quads especially have got to be burning.
They've got to be, man. This thing really starts taxing the legs after it gets going this fast. Your reaction times are getting tested
They're
here.
still going.
Still 6 active players. Oh! Finally, the upper one claims its first victim.
Good hit.
Remaining 5 players still tackling this one with style.
They're getting more tired, so more 1 foot over first, barely.
Oh, nice. Oh! I believe that's an elimination onto the European representative there.
Oh! 2 left.
Only 2 players remain. Oh! This is intense, Kobe.
All right, all right. Honestly, I'm kind of rooting for Icon.
Because you called it, right? You said you were afraid of this man's skills.
Nobody's slowing down. Oh, our first tap, just a tap though.
It's a tap.
Still
a tap,
on the
not
pad.
an elimination. He's still on the pad. Remember, any part of your body touches the ground. Oh! And there's your elimination.
Team Korea, #1 there. Impressive performance.
All right, Scara, you're going to have to do this one for North America, buddy. Come on, Scara.
Let's go.
We got some faith. We got some faith. A couple of nervous looks here at the contestants waiting for this one to start. Remember that everybody has practiced it before. So let's see how they can do now. It's round number 2. Rock and roll on the endurance test.
Oh, shaky already. Group 2. Looking a bit more shaky than Group 1.
Oh, no! Scara!
One jump
first. North America will fall.
It's all right. He's getting out to safety. No problem. Everybody else, we're still on the slow speed, warming up.
Yep. Just letting this thing get that speed worked up to maximum where it gets really intense.
Start to feel the burn.
Looking at a little shakiness here on some of the balance. Oh, it looks like we have an elimination onto Team Korea, so they're not going to go nearly as far here in the second round as in round number 1.
Everybody else looking pretty good still here.
You got to be careful about that footing, man. The closer you can stay balanced in the middle of the pad, the better off you're going to be. You'd hate to clear the jump just to land on shaky.
Oh,
big
direct hit.
2 in a row.
Latam and Europe both down.
Oh, couple more nice jumps, couple more good clears. Razzie Binks taken out next.
I like the knee jump.
Pressure's still in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I cast her cursed. I apologize, Kesha. And there it is.
Iris goes down. Oh my goodness. China's cleaning up then. That was 2 second places.
2 second places. You're going to want to see some better results here out of Caprament and Meteos. You know they're going to want to dig in, try to last at least until the second half here, make up for some of those lost points.
As it started, it's going real slow.
I think I had a little bit of a false start there. All right. We're off into the competition here in round number 3 of the endurance. That's the last round of this phase of the competition.
Okay. A lot of people trying to conserve energy with the 1 leg at a time strat.
Yeah. We're seeing quite a few of those. Latam still going with the double foot approach, but I do believe that's our first elimination of the round. Caprament out of the competition here.
Oh, it's going the other way.
Oh, it reverses in
Surprise!
round number 3. It's a surprise for the contestants as the arm can now change directions. They're going to have to be ready for this one.
Did we get a touch?
Was that an elimination? I am not sure.
Referee
Doesn't look like it.
Still in.
Ref's letting them play. Still 7 players in. Man, that arm turning around is really causing some problems here. I think you got to be ready for it.
Yeah, especially after already playing around here.
Oh, there's the elimination. It looks like Meteos is out second as the arm reverses again. It's speeding up now, Kobe.
All right, looking pretty good, though. Everybody left in.
Oh, those one-legged jumps are starting to get a little testy.
Better safe than sorry here. Oh, another down.
Another elimination. 5 players remaining on the board. Oh, and Razzie Binks takes a spill.
GPT on the edge of his platform there, too. Cheering on the teammates there. Iris.
Well, it looks like we might have had a miscommunication on the graphic. I believe it's Trumba playing for Europe.
Yeah, that's definitely him.
Yeah. So Trumba, Icon, P-Jack, and GPT all still clearing these arms. You know these guys got to be getting tired now, man. The legs are definitely being put to the test. Another nice clear there.
Ooh, another surprise.
Raise,
reverse.
on the head, but now it's just going to reverse, all right. Still in the game.
Oh,
GPT accidentally steps off the platform. He'll be the 5th player eliminated. 3 left now. Oh, P-Jack down now. It's Icon versus Trumba.
Another spin.
The reversal coming in now. Trumba clears, Icon clears. Overhead, nothing to it. All right, down again, up again. Honestly, both these guys still seeming to have plenty of energy left. Trumba, that one was a little dicey.
Oh, we can flip the leg on the last one. Trumba wins.
Triumphant. And here's our results after round number 1. The endurance challenge is over, and it's China in first place.
Competitors, they're going to start on the wall with a ball near each of their feet. They'll be able to pick it up and throw as soon as they're ready to go. You can see the ref taking the checks here, so it looks like we're about to get into it.
All right, let's start it off. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, Stanley down into the ground already.
Stanley's got to be careful. Oh, direct hit onto Stanley. He's into the respawn.
Did they get
box.
both at once? Was that a double kill?
It might have got him.
Double kill.
Brazil.
That's actually insane. Our first match is an instant double kill. Razzie Binks was in the air jumping.
All right, how are we going to start here? Oh, is that a connect? I believe it was. Okay.
Like it
oh no,
was that it? No way!
It's another double. Iris wasn't able to get over to the respawn box in time. Icon was eliminated before she could clear the distance, so there's no respawn. It's another instant elim for Brazil.
All right.
1, dodgeball.
All right, Brazil versus Japan. First ball fired off, and it's a miss from Brazil. A chance for a team to finally fight back. I believe they hit the ground first. Nobody was eliminated yet.
Grab that ball.
Oh, the balls are flying, but not connecting enough just yet.
Over the line.
That's one elimination. Oh, it's a first step over the line from Japan. That might be a penalty.
They're both stepped exactly over the line.
We got some refs trying to reset for them.
I believe the first elimination was before stepping over the line, though, so they did take one respawn.
All right, we got a double penalty. Both players stepped over the line, eliminated.
Oh, they're both eliminated? That is a harsh penalty for stepping over the line. Both players eliminated. They didn't even have to get the double kill this time.
That is wild. The double step over the line simultaneously. You can see it right there. Right, James foot farther forward. Seattle
That's synergy.
Still over the line.
North America currently
all right, boys.
last place trying to take down the Titans,
3,
Brazil.
2,
Let's
1,
see if number 8 in A can find some vengeance here.
Meteos with a block. Scar with a
Nice
catch.
Scar got a catch. That's an elimination. Scar and Meteos might just be able to save the day right now. Oh, but they both shoot between the legs. Juke seems to be trying to call for some sort of an over-the-line penalty. Scar is not going to have it. Jukes runs up. Scar
That hit the ground?
I believe.
It was off the ground. It was off the ground.
It was off the ground. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Scar going for another shot, but he ain't quite going to find it
They
yet.
got the respawn.
The respawn occurs. 2v2 again. Here on the board.
The diving
Scara
shot
got tagged.
hits.
Scara got tagged. Meteos has to try to stay alive now. It's over.
Oh,
North
another
America
double kill.
taken out as Brazil gets another one. That is 4 in a row in Brazil's trophy case.
They can't be stopped.
Looks like we'll be getting into it any second now.
Are you guys good on the rules? Remember, you have 2 respawns each. You guys good? All right, yellow team ready. Green team ready. 3, 2, 1, dodgeball.
All right. All 4 players armed and ready. First
Dodge.
shot from Brazil misses.
All right, GPT in control now. Nope. They're
aiming
both going for him.
They're focusing on him. They're looking at GPT as the greater threat, but then they immediately switch the aggro back over to Yimsun B.
Respawn.
She's got to get back into the respawn
Oh, no.
box now.
They've
Oh,
got
no.
GPT at the same time. Another double kill.
Another double kill for Brazil.
The strategy.
Are you
All
guys
right.
good with the rules? You have 2 respawns each. You guys good? All right, team ready? Team ready. 3, 2, 1, dodgeball.
All right, both the teams are armed. First shot fires off, but it misses from Brazil. It's a catch from Brazil. A follow-up shot doesn't immediately connect. The bullets are flying here.
It's all on Cameraman.
Oh,
is that over the line? It looked like it.
Is that a penalty elimination? It might. Refs are calling it. Refs are calling it over, it looks like, from the over-the-line penalty. It's like, okay, I've been informed. We're going to run this one back.
Ooh, that was a really
that's
one.
really close.
Aww.
Looks like her toe was right on the line.
Ooh, that
so
was.
It looks like we're gonna redo it.
Okay. I was gonna say that was really close.
Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit.
Oh, it is.
It's just, right on the line.
Just barely.
It's right on the line there. About halfway over the width of the tape. You couldn't get much closer to dead center.
Is it the red line?
2-1, dodgeball.
Oh, first shot's a direct connect. Into the respawn pit she goes. All right, tagged back in. Oh, another knockout. She's got to get into the respawn pit before her teammate can bring her back.
Looks like it's
Might just already be over.
I think it's already over. I think there was a ball caught and another person hit before they could get back to the respawn.
Oh, it must have been
3, 2,
another.
1, dodgeball.
All right, Tromba saying they're going to win it before the clock hits 110.
Oh, can't hit the catch there either. I hear the whistle already.
Is it done?
Instud.
It may just be over. Tromba tried to go for the grounded catch.
2, 1, dodgeball.
All right, Stanley and Razzie Binks. We already got a whistle. He's already out. Stanley's already out. Gotta buy time to respawn.
He's got to get to the respawn pit. Save him, Razzie. Save him, Razzie. All right, he's spawned back in. Dodgeball dodged. Nice job. Razzie might be able to fire back now. Brazil has no ammo. Stanley goes for a shot. Ain't gonna find it. Jukes with some nice jukes getting away from the aggro. And he dodges two more. Brazil's ready for the counterattack. And Stanley is down. Razzie tries to fire, but no dice. P-Jack shoots back. And it's another sweep for Brazil.
Wow, that one actually had some competition to it. Some back and forth.
That
some
will
attempts.
cause the
3, 2, 1,
respawn.
dodgeball.
Makes it dangerous, though, because your opponents know you're going to be going for the light. They know where to aim, and
Star
aim
down.
dead center at Scara.
That's
But
a catch.
Medios with a nice catch. It's an elimination back. I believe we've got a 1v1 now. Oh, but it might have been an over the line for Japan. Oh, and Medios gets it after the timer cheap shot. Onto...
Yellow team ready. 3, 2, 1, dodgeball.
All right, watch GPT. Did win an endurance round. Oh, Medios got him, though.
Nice shot. Oh!
Medios
is that it? Did Medios just 2v1? Beautifully done from the North American representatives. They'll take
3, 2, 1, dodgeball.
All right.
Oh, immediate fast fire from LatAm, but no results from it. Everybody's still alive for now. Medios with a good catch. Oh, and a double shot. No. North America gets 3 in a row.
That's why the catches are so powerful.
Did it against Brazil, so let's see it here. Immediately starting off, Medios and Scara both fire and miss. Kesha with a shot back onto Medios for the first elim. Scara hit immediately after, and it's Europe to stop the North American victory spree.
Classic. North America on a roll, instantly gets stopped by Europe.
After going 8 in a row.
All right, Brazil's back. Let's see. They've had a little bit of a rest, too.
They're also on red side now. It's time to test your theory,
3, 2,
Kobe.
1, dodgeball.
Oh, first shot misses. Second shot back from EU. Not going to find the mark here just yet. P-Jack trying to dodge, jump away from these. Jukes with a nice juke of his own. Kesha falls to the ground and doesn't make the catch. Can his teammate bring him back to life?
I heard a whistle. I heard the whistle. Is that it? It's over.
Is it done? Hold on. Oh, no. Refs are conferring.
I think it's over. I saw Brazil with the second hit.
Yeah, it looks like it might have tagged his feet there. Refs are conferring.
Looks like it's a ground versus foot first type of conversation.
Might be getting some replays from the truck outside. We'll see if the producers are chiming in, trying to help them. You can see the teams themselves discussing it. Here's a replay to see.
Okay.
Ooh, it's close. No, that's ground.
Oh,
That's ground.
That's a ground ball.
That hit the
That's
floor.
a ground ball.
Hit the floor.
Looks like we'll have to see if they're going to reset and start 2v1 or how they do it.
Look how close he is to the line, too. The foot was pretty
Yeah,
close to the line.
that's really close, but
All right.
we're going to run it back. All right. Running it back.
You can see how important it is to kind of push the pace there, make sure they don't have the chance to push the button and get their teammates to respawn.
Yeah, the respawn button really is the opportunity for the opponents to go for the kill shot. You know where the guy's going to be standing. He has to use one arm just to revive the teammate. That's when you can go for it if you got that timing.
All about the early pressure here. First shot matters a lot.
All right, green team ready. Red team ready. 3, 2, 1, dodgeball.
Oh, immediately starting off with a couple of shots, and Kesha takes out Jukes. P-Jack ready to bring him back as they try to fire off into him. That might have been a catch. No, P-Jack eliminated instead. Now they got to try to save him with Jukes, but no, I believe that's it. Team Europe taunting and flaunting and daunting.
You have to be careful about the balls.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. Looks like we might
Because I saw him, one went over the line.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe Kesha's foot may have went over the line there. I believe it was after he shot. I don't know if that influences the rules or not. Are we running it back? Do we go again?
The salty run back potentially coming our way for a third time here.
Because Kesha was definitely over the line, but I don't think Trumbo was. And Trumbo was the one who got the last hit.
Oh, the refs seem to be emerging with a decision.
Penalty, running it back.
Double
penalty, running it back.
All right, the salty run back, two back. Let's see how they do it now. Round 3. Kesha dropping to the ground, trying to avoid some of those low shots. One flies out, I believe it was P-Jack. And that's the end. Kesha even taking a wide, even-footed stance right in front of the line to not step over it. Team Asia Pacific, let's see how it goes.
Dodgeball.
Stanley misses that first shot. Oh, but both European shots miss. Razzie wants to go in and find a counterattack. We got a whistle.
Catches out.
Stanley going for it. Trumba, he goes for the respawn. Oh, but Trumba may be down. That might just be it. Team Asia Pacific will end Europe's reign early.
And Razzie Binks popping off, getting the dub.
Team China can get a win, or if Team APAC gonna put on a couple more points here. Razzie Binks with some nice moves. Oh, Icon taken out. He's got to try to get back to that respawn platform so Iris can bring him back.
He wasn't in
the spawn platform.
Does it count? I think they're letting him have that elimination.
They might just let him have it. Stanley's bringing Razzie Binks back.
Icon jumps over the ball, dodges, Iris gets hit.
Oh, Icon, I believe that was another dodge. Oh, that time they got him. Team Asia Pacific, they're gonna take it and end round 2 on a dub.
More accurate, unfortunately. So right now you have Europe in second place, actually, and then Team Asia Pacific.
Hell yeah, let's go. It's Soul Fighter time. 2v2v2v2, the final phase of our Fight Night event here today, and we're gonna see how it all shakes out with round number 1 starting off here. As it looks like we got Jukes.
All right, we got Meteos on his Elise, the classic here. Scar on Trundle, gonna play the front line here, see if he can get his ulti off pretty early. They're going for early plant control. That's big. They start with shields.
Okay, we got the shields, couple of skill shots going back and forth, but nobody hard committing just yet. Raijine's gonna be the target here, as it looks like that's what Team North America wants to do here, going after that Poppy just because it was the closer target. Nobody hard committing.
Cocoon goes wide, Blast Cone disengage here.
Okay, Scar's gonna lead the charge.
Plant's starting to come down soon here. Plant arrival on the top side. That's gonna be big shields there for Team Japan.
Yeah, Team Japan getting the entirety of that power flower means a nice boost for them. As Scar throws down the pillar, Meteos to provide a little bit of extra damage. There's the Elise combo, but it's not enough to burst him down just yet. Scar staying on him as the circle shrinks down. The blast cone knocks everybody apart, and Scar is getting paid first. Meteos with a nice bit of CC. Scar survives a little bit longer, and now Meteos is the one leading the charge. He's got a massive advantage, and Team Japan is spider food. Trumba on the brand.
All right, Zach's got to get in there early. Remember, the respawn is pretty quick there with the droplets. Wants to tank.
Okay, they take 2 hits of the flower. They leave the last one there for Scar after they force the European representatives back away. But now it's Kesha and Trumba that'll have immediate access and total control over all 3 hits of that second flower. Okay, Cocoon, not a lot of follow-up. Trumba, nice connection there. Gets the proc on the passive. The Ring of Fire is ready to count down. Oh, nice lockdown. And Skara and Meteos finding some burst, but it's only on the Kesha. That's not the target they want to focus. Skara's going to go kaboom, and it's Team EU getting paid. Meteos has to try to catch this one out and outplay it.
Yeah, that's going to be really difficult, and it looks like EU is going to take down Meteos too. He's at the edge of the Ring of Fire, and Europe again puts a stop to North America's win.
Nice. We got Brazil going up against NA. Shaco and Vlad versus Elise and Trundle.
Plant on the inside. There's only one plant in this arena, so getting access to the middle is really critical. Skara does get it.
Skara just trying to bait these guys into overcommitting onto him. Meteos is the one who's usually going to be the cannon here out of these two. There's the Hemo Plague placed down. Tides of Blood going to find some damage, but P-Jack's in some danger now, having to go into the pool to kite it out. Skara with a flash into the chomp. P-Jack wanted to outplay it, but he's got no shot. Jukes tries to bring him back into those Jack-in-the-Boxes, but the boxes are not ready. And now he's going to head for the brushes and go for a classic Shaco play. That's your team, Shaco, and that's Brazil dropping to North America.
You can see whoever's health bars are lit up and you can actually see them when you're in that buy phase, you know will be your next opponent, so you can try and prep accordingly.
All right, this is my favorite arena hazard. This is Nefiri and her pack. That red triangle means stay away. If you walk into that or are stunned up when it walks into you, those dogs are all going to converge on you for a massive amount of damage. You can see them right there. They jump in and eat Skara's shield and a chunk of his health.
Also, worth noting, this is one of the arenas with 3 spawn points for those plants. So whichever team is able to split and control 2 of those spawns does get a nice advantage.
All right, rings closing in. Nobody's been willing to commit before this, but now we gotta see some of that PvP. Skara dropping down the pillar to try to keep these guys zoned, but Kesha and Trumba are gonna grab a plant before the Ring of Fire closes in any further. Elastic Slingshot brings Kesha into the middle, but now Skara's gonna take a lot of burst from Trumba. Kesha's gonna be careful though, because Skara can immediately turn back onto him with the subjugation. Kesha melts down into the bloblets, but can they kill him off in time? They're trying to scurry back together as they fight versus Trumba. Skara and Meteos not quite enough damage, but they got it in the end. North America gets their vengeance in this round.
Ooh, they pop the Zac and then turn. All right, so this arena has the Lux, that little beam. As soon as you touch it, it's going to start firing the laser. You have plenty of time to walk out, unless your opponent's CC you there can be used against you. Riot gets 2 hits off on the plant.
Yeah, Raijin just trying to fight for that control over the middle, but Lux is going to make this a little troublesome. Laser hits 1 from each side, as Raijin's now going to be eating plenty of that damage over time from the brand. Seatadu can't do enough to save him in time just yet, but now Raijin's tried to get away, as Seatadu goes in for the finishing blow on Trumba. Needs 1 more hit to do it, and he gets him, plus 350 gold. But what about the rest of the fight? Kesha's still alive, tries to slam Poppy back into the Tibbers, but a 2v1 might be enough. Kesha's stunned, Poppy slammed back into the wall. All they got to do now is farm the blobs. First one down, second one down, 4th one, there it goes, and Team Japan gets the dub.
Close one.
Let's see if Brazil can catch up a little bit from being towards the bottom of the standings. Remember, once your team health hits 0, you are out.
Usually when you're playing Shaco, you want to set up boxes around the plants to defend the plants so that you can then get them. Looks like they're using it as a little bit of a dare here. Top plant taken already by EU.
Jukes going over the wall. Not a whole lot of damage there. Shaco, not typically super effective at pouring damage into Zac.
Yeah, it's nice for Zac too, because you can use your Q on them and then auto attack towards the plant to get that.
Yeah. Kesha trying to trade there, but losing out on those trades. Now Trumba's going to be hit with a Hemo Plague. The brand is in danger. The Tides of Blood with the pool to be able to stay alive in the meantime, and Trumba's down. P-Jack grabbing the kill on that one, as Kesha is just getting kited around by the Jack in the Box, and that should do it. P-Jack's right on top of the bloblets. He'll be able to bring the damage. Kesha's got another box ready to go, and Team Brazil takes the dub.
Looks like every team. Ooh, and there's a taunt afterwards as well. Only 1 plant on the map. Mid lane is claimed already, and Zac's going early.
Yeah, Raijin just wants to bait these guys into attacking him. Seatadu is the cannon. Okay, they found their way onto the enemy brand once again. The strategy just works. Blink and you'll miss it. The brand's already down. Now Kesha's got to try to fight this one in a 1v2, but Steadfast Presence stops the Elastic Slingshot, and there's enough burst coming out from Seatadu to guarantee he's going into bloblet form. The Poppy Hammer ain't even needed, and that's it for Team Europe.
One of the ones fighting. There we go. All right. Raijin, remember, he's gone with the full support Poppy build here, so he's just tank frontline. He got the Knight's Vow to try and tank up damage for his teammates.
Yep.
Similar strategy there to the Zach. Get in early.
It's win or die for Team Brazil.
Dodge those dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, the dogs hit.
That's what I'm talking about. The dog damage is so extreme. Nefiri and her pack take out half the HP from the Poppy and then immediately jump back onto that Shaco target there. As you can see, Vlad trying to get in the middle of everything. The Poppy Copter's going to disengage the teammate, and they just immediately kill off that enemy Vladimir. Team Japan now having a 2v1 lead and control over mid. Oh no, the Fury, dude. The dog is so hungry.
Okay. Jukes, can he pull it out? First Raijin here. The dogs!
He's got to try something crazy.
Clone, it was on Clone.
Raijin just going up the wall there. Jukes jumps back into the middle, and Raijin's ready to fight him. That'll be it. Japan eliminates Brazil, and now it's down to NA versus Japan to figure out who takes number one. The small laser touches you, she'll charge up and fire the big one.
And this is a two-plant mode as well. Looks like NA is rushing straight towards them.
Yeah, Scar just wants to go in, but he's going to take a lot of damage. Still gets the subjugate off before they can 100-0 him. Now can North America find something back instead? Skara flashes away defensively. He wants to go after the power flower as he sidesteps the laser, but can he continue to live? The slam back into the wall, and Raijin's got him. Cianadu using the stasis to be able to avoid Meteos' damage. Team Japan has just piloted this one better. The damage of this duo they've drafted is incredible.
Yeah, Scar went down so early, and you can see the double tippers means Cianadu got the double ultimate prismatic augment for himself. The double tippers doing a lot of rethink this one. This is a triple plant zone. And they both go towards bottom.
Meteos gonna open up here on Raijin. They're gonna see if maybe they can just start with killing the Poppy instead of worrying about the Annie. There's a lot of damage on it, but it's Meteos killed immediately as Raijin disengages and walks over to the power flower.
The double Tibbers flower dropped on his head. Meteos down. It's Scar versus the world.
Scar is gonna have a rough time in this one. The Trundle versus Annie and Poppy both, and they have control over the middle.
He killed one Tibbers, but there's another one there.
It's a 1v3, and Scar is looking like the one. The Poppy Hammer knocks him back away. They slam him back into the wall again. They just want to force him to take as much Ring of Fire damage as humanly possible. He walks back away. Raijin with the flash into the slam to get him away from the power flower. And Team Japan takes first in the first round of Soul Fighter.
Great
We're jumping into it now. All right, so it's Latin America running Syndra and Zyra. Korea running Tom Kinch and Yorick.
Yeah, Yorick's skin here takes a little second to recognize, but we've got the first plant on the top side.
Okay.
From Syndra did hit, but it's not going to shake him off the plant.
Okay, plant control for GPT.
Syndra's quite good in this mode as well, by the way, because you get splinters just after the rounds.
Okay, Zyra just trying to have some zone control here. Kaperman wants to use those plants to get some free damage on these guys. Two hard melee champions versus two ranged champions. Means it's all about controlling that distance for LATAM.
Circle's coming in, closing in on that space.
More flower power for Tom Kench. He loves his vegetables. If it keep them away. Oh, Abyssal dive gets interrupted. Nicely done there from Kaperman.
They got the ghouls onto the Zyra, though, poking the Zyra down.
Oh, they want to flash in and go for the play, but Kaperman goes back over the wall, providing some covering fire over the side here for her ally. But Nubia now has to flash away on the Syndra. They still need a little bit more damage. The Yorick is knocked back out. It's a 2v1, and GPT's got to try to outplay him. Kaperman needs some cooldowns. Another one spawns up. The plants are ready to go, and LATAM gets the win.
Big knock. Really become 1v9 on some builds. Vayne also very good versus both these meaty melee champions.
Oh yeah, and it looks like Team Korea is just going to go in on this. GPT will be tanking up those silver bolts here at the start as Razzie Banks is just trying to keep the enemy Yorick away from his Vayne. Lots of health advantage here for the side of Asia Pacific. Stanley's doing a beautiful job just kiting these guys out. You might think you won a world championship at some point or something. Stanley and Razzie Banks making short work of Team Korea.
Stanley still got it. That was some clean movement. He also immediately, I was actually casting him. A mid lane or two, got those mid lane mechanics. All right, fight over mid plant.
Iris on the Morgana. Those bindings are going to be a real pain here for this double melee comp. Yorick, however, drops the cage. Iris wanted to use those soul shackles here as Icon needs a little bit more burst, but they're trying to find the kill onto Iris first. Icon wanted to get the execution, but a nice save coming out from GPT with the Devour. Now, can LSB get herself away from there? Somebody's got to be careful about that one. Icon slashing back in. Iris trying to kite it out, but it ain't going to work. Icon and Iris fall.
They've got him with the brute force. Not enough time for the Kane to scale yet. Has not gotten transformation. All right. Going into the double range here. The Zyra, Syndra. A lot of zone control from this team. They go for the top plant instead.
Yep, Nubia and Caprament just going to detonate that blast cone. As two ranged champions, they know their opponents could use that to try to get the distance closed on them.
Missed it on the snare there. They didn't stun though.
Nicely done from Caprament there, throwing out the ulti, but Icon dodging away from it with an ult of his own. Nubia not going to find enough damage to kill him back yet, but instead they'll kill Iris off. Now Icon's got his work cut out for him. The Zyra's low. That's got to be the priority target here, but he doesn't have a lot to work with in himself. He'll dash in for the Q. That's the first kill.
Remember, Pyke will always go for the furthest champion away from where it is.
Don't even matter.
Nubia with the dunk. Another win there for LatAm.
Nice.
Ultimate out here. Looks like Asia Pacific will be able to get bottom plant. No problem for Stanley. He'll go in with a big shield.
Yeah. Oh, nice root though coming up from Caprament. Immediate follow-up with Scatter the Weak. Stanley forced to flash back out of the way of the Zyra ulti, and now he's trying to kite it out. He's going after Nubia. He's got the first kill, and Caprament's down too. Stanley, the manly dude, he's just not that balanced. Here, it's LatAm going up against Korea.
All right, even with the extra hat here, the extra juice.
Somebody rocking the Teemo hat.
Andrew's tag, trying to burn him down.
Abyssal dive, not going to hit either one of the targets. Nice disengage from LatAm, using that blast cone to get themselves away. But the flower power is now available. Sunbee's going to pick that one up for herself. She get all 3 hits, easy peasy. The shield and the healing, man, it's a lot.
Certainly is. Double plants controlled here by LatAm, though. And here goes Tom Kench, attempt to engage.
Well, they want to go in on this one. Zyra ulti has been used for not great effect.
Syndra picking up that Yorick ultimate, throwing it back at them.
Oh, you can see Sunbee's very, very low, but Caprament might just drop first. They got her, but it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. GPT's incredibly low. He's going to try to find the tongue lash for a last little bit of damage, but no, it's Nubia with the outplay, and Nubia secures another win for LatAm. Stanley now going up against Caprament and Nubia. LatAm's had a couple of good wins here, but can they stop Asia Pacific's reign of terror? Oh, quick little burst of damage there onto Razzie Binks. Follow up with the Scatter the Weak over the wall. But Nubia and Caprament have not secured enough damage yet. They spent all of their weapons on the enemy Yorick, and now Stanley's Vayne is bringing the pain. Caprament is not long for this world, and Nubia already dropped. It's another dub for Stanley and Razzie.
Stanley rips them apart.
Icon and Iris either have to win this here or they are eliminated and will not be moving on.
He's going for it. Can he get in Stanley? He's inside.
Okay, Stanley now under pressure from Icon, but Iris is killed immediately. Stanley still kiting it out. Beautifully done with the silver bolts. And Team Asia Pacific will eliminate Team China. It's a tall order, but it's the only way that Team LatAm stands a chance.
Okay. It's a Pyke map. You want to rush towards the Pyke to make it jump at your opponents. Plant on the bottom side.
Okay, Caprament picking up 2. Nubia gets 1.
Usually want to save your trinket actives to reveal the Vayne in this matchup. Make the tumble a little bit easier to deal with.
Oh, nice connect there from Razzie, and Stanley knocks Nubia out of the air. A lot of damage back down into Stanley, but it ain't going to kill him off just yet. Nubia trying to get away now as Razzie Binks will finish it off on his own. Pyke dashes through, but that'll do it. GG, well played. Team Asia Pacific takes the dub, and they'll take the final spot in the final round.
So very cool. Here we'll see the final match, like we were saying. Team Japan, Team North America, Team Brazil, and Team Asia Pacific heading in. And this is winner take all. Points no longer matter. Everything was just about qualifying for this final match. From here, all that matters is that you get first place so that you can go ahead and grab that championship belt here for Soul Fight, excuse me.
All about this one.
All right, first matchup is going to be North America versus Asia Pacific here. Asia Pacific still has not dropped a single round.
Okay, Stanley's back on the Vayne, but we got Meteos here on the Heimerdinger. Scarlet's on the Mundo.
It's actually his classic
Vlad.
Vladimir.
Oh, that is Vlad. You're right. I mistake the capes.
And it does have to scale. Not that great in the early levels.
Okay, a lot of damage under Razzie Binks. Skara and Meteos nearly taking him down the turret. Snipes him around the corner, and North America wins their first round.
Okay, now Meteos, I know, knows to play around those plant spawns as well as we jump into the next one here. We got another Kane and a Zed.
Okay, Zed. P-Jack's also back on the Vlad himself, so double Vlad game. We've got Nasus in here too. Flash away coming up from Seattle, but he will not survive. Jukes now standing there with P-Jack in a 2v1. Raijin will try to fight these guys out, but there's no way, man. Zed's too clean.
Clean stuff there. Jukes with the W. Knew he had the safety all along. Doing their homework here. Checking everybody's augments first. I like it.
Yeah.
Raijin really taking a look.
Razzie and Stanley not wanting to step up too far. Remember, Stanley's still low leveled on this Vlad, so the cooldowns are a little painful until the later rounds. Raijin eating a lot of damage, though, already down below half. Razzie Binks now going to be focused back, but it's Raijin who's still lowest overall. Stanley needs a little more damage. Razzie survives just barely. Tides of Blood are going to slow down Seattle, but he will kill off Razzie. Now it's a 1v1. Stanley trying to get back some of that blood there, some of those cooldowns from the Power Flower as Seattle finds another hit into the Blade's reach. Continues just trying to chase Stanley around here. Stanley there, popping the pool.
Conquer doing a lot of work here for the Kane as well. Despite the sustain of Vlad, keeping control of the plant, and 1 auto, 2 autos, Kane gets 2 of them.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Seattle about to take the 1v1, and he gets some. Team Japan wins the head-to-head with Asia Pacific.
The top side plant instead, easier to get to the right side plant for the right team.
Keep in mind that zone control, the power of the Heimer turrets, lots of immediate burst down onto Raijin, but now Seattle jumps back over the wall. Hemo played down onto 2. Skara and Meteos trying to get themselves away. The Mundo, the frontliner, Seattle taken very low, but he's going to pop the ulti for a little bit of disengage, grab that heal. Skara bringing the pain here with the point blank cleavers. Raijin's a big old dog, but they're about to put him on the leash. He tries to get back over the wall. Rockets fly, cleavers fly, nothing's hitting. But Skara is trying to close the gap. Meteos puts down another turret, and North America's got the first kill. Now Seattle stands alone. The Rockets won't hit him, but the turrets will. A&A takes the round. Your current leaders in the race here going up against North America. Emo Plague on the 2 here again. Meteos under pressure with the Tides of Blood. Jukes jumps in, but he won't find the damage. A stasis coming out from Meteos to keep him alive, but Jukes gets right back out. That's the kill on Meteos. Jukes still barely staying alive. Skara's got to try to 1v2 these guys. Flash into the auto attack on Jukes to guarantee a 1v1. Now can P-Jack head it out? These are 2 champions without resources, with a lot of regen, but the Vlad is so low. He wants to get that empowered heal. There it is. Transfusion brings him back up to a decent amount of HP, but Skara's farming the Power Flowers. P-Jack trying to kite this one away long enough here. Pike Sun ain't gonna hit him. Pool of Blood, keeping him safe enough for now. P-Jack trying to get out, but no! Brazil drops, and Skara gets the win.
The clutch from Skara. Okay. Let's take a look at it. Looks like we saw Jukes here on the Zed, starting out with a nice W. Ooh, goes into ult.
Oh, Plague drop down though, a lot of damage immediately onto Razzie. He's gone. Stanley now stands alone against a copy of his own champion and a teammate. This one's going to be very difficult for Stanley to try to win. Shuriken's finding a slight bit of damage here. Tides of Blood versus Tides of Blood. Empowered Transfusion. I don't think Stanley's getting away with a death mark. The Shuriken's over his head, and it means he's dead. That's another loss there for Team Asia Pacific.
And I believe I saw the blade wall
is out and ready to go. Red Kane is on the rift, but is it enough? Brazil's looking fierce here. Seeking Shuriken's going to find a little bit of damage there. Back onto that enemy Kane. All right, Hemo Plague onto Kane, but P-Jack's not going to get much more because Seattle goes back over the wall. Blades reach to find the knockup back onto Jukes, immediately into the ulti to drop some of that focus fire and give time for Raijin to join up in the fight. He runs back to the wall. Jukes with a nice dodge back away from the Blades reach so he won't get stunned, and Kane's down. Now it's Vlad and Zed versus the dog. Raijin's barking. He's running back over the wall, and he just got plus 12. Now can he take P-Jack down too? He's getting lots of hits in, man. He's stacked. He's ready to go. He picks up a Power Flower, but another Hemo Plague coming out from P-Jack. The amount of healing on the Vlad is keeping him in the game as Raijin continues trying to put the pressure on. That's going to be maybe all 3 hits on the Power Flower there from P-Jack, who lost a lot of HP from his own pool, and he gets stacked.
All right, they take the inside line, setting up down towards the bottom side plant. Scarra playing the front line here, trying to keep the Heimerdinger safe as they go right for him. Meteos gets hit with the knockup.
Scarra's got 7,000 HP, and he wants to get in the middle of everybody. Meteos trying to kite away. A lot of damage pours in from the lasers and the turrets. Seattle with a two-man blades reach. They want to bring Raijin back in to find a little bit more damage, but Seattle's already dead, and now Raijin's got no chance. Mundo's got more health than a building, and North America gets the win.
And there is an off
versus Japan. Let's see if P-Jack and Jukes can keep that second place, or if Raijin and Seattle will knock them off. Oh, wow, a lot of damage immediately onto Raijin here as the Hemo Plague on 2 is going to multiply the follow-up. Raijin is trying to get away, but he's already cut down by the Zed. The Razor Shuriken's just pouring DPS into these guys. Blades reach for a knockup, but again, Seattle just trying to kite this one out and keep himself alive long enough. I don't know if it's going to happen. He gets Lamb's Respite from what I'm assuming has to be a prismatic.
It's an augment.
But there's no rest for the Wicked Man. Team Japan. And there she is. There's Samira in the middle of the map.
So Samira does get the follow-up if you have any CC to hit on anyone. And then the ultimate does a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness, you want to talk about ultimates doing damage. Meteos firing off there, getting a big chunk out of Raijin, but he heals it back up. He is on that Nasus. Meteos now tanking too. Trying to kite around here a little bit. Scarra's in the middle. Raijin gets hit with the grenade. A little bit more follow-up from those turrets. Scarra just takes no damage, man.
Meteos is untouched.
Meteos just does not care. They have no threat on him. Scarra is the immovable object that Team Japan cannot get through. And now with only one left, Team North America is about to eliminate another opponent. And we're down to the final two.
Showing us how much damage here. Scarra here with Trinity Force, with the Titanic, actually a threat himself.
Scarra taking a lot of damage here at the start. They're not afraid to commit to him, but it might have been a mistake. Brazil's already lost their first man, and now P-Jack stands alone. I don't think the stasis was going to be enough to save him. Point blank rockets. They got him. North America is now one round away from being champion.
There's Summoner spell here. See if he uses it in this round.
They're just chilling.
Hands up. Oh, maybe there's a bug. Like I said, we're still figuring out a lot of stuff here with this mode.
I am not quite certain what's going on here. Okay, bug's been resolved. Hemo Plague on Scarra. He'll lead the way here again. Mundo at half HP, but that's still about 4,000. Jukes wants to look at Meteos. They know they got to kill off the Heimerdinger. P-Jack putting a lot of burst back onto Scarra, who's regenerating it rapidly because he's Mundo. Meteos very, very low here.
Brazil's poking them down.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of it too.
They've got two plants to rely on as well. Jukes healing up off the top one. Here they go again.
This was masterfully done by Brazil. I think they might have what it takes to grab the win here. Scarra's down. Raid Boss down. Both enemy players down. Brazil will bring it to a final round.
Nice adjustment. This is it. All right, it's a Lux round. Laser Beam going to slowly tick around.
P-Jack has as much health as Mundo does. Meteos using the super turret here. That laser's dealing a lot of damage. Juke's going into the back, but he hasn't found Meteos. He got a beautiful stun! He's not dead yet. The blade wall's coming out from Jukes, keeping himself alive. Scarra leads the charge. P-Jack trying to buy some more time, keep these guys zoned away. Let Jukes heal up a little bit. Nice use of stasis. Scarra is low. Another pool coming out. Brazil might turn it around. Scarra's dead. Meteos in stasis. Jukes also still having Guardian Angel.
They did it!
That's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Fight Night Soul Fighter champions come from Brazil.
Brazil dominated the accuracy challenge.